Alright, this is called My People. If y'all hear something you like, please snap. If you don't hear anything you like, just pretend. Don't matter. Alright, again, this is called My People. So my people bang at the back of my throat and say, speak. But that vouch got Malay. I can't speak Malay. I only half speak. I only half choke. I only watch entire conversations pass through me like a ghost. My people persist beneath my skin and say be. But Saya have to. I'm only half kin. I don't know which side I emphasize more, Asian or American. Either way, I'm half ashamed of what I'm said to be and what I could have been. So being Asian American means nothing to me because I am just a hyphen in between. I'm just the words lost in translation that evaporate into the heat. My people remind me, at least you've never been rejected for your blackness. Remember that Asian customer with a black husband who stood like a trophy, motionless and emotionless. He just stood there as she said, I prefer to have you serve me because I'm so used to black people waiting on me. My people say, at least you've never been called pretty for a black girl. Instead, you've had Asian women in Singapore pet your skin because they've never seen one of you before, as if you're not also one of them. Instead, you're just their little doll. I am just play pretend. My people say, at least you've never been called the N-word, at least not to your face. When my uncle on the Asian side calls me half Negro, they say, at least it was out of ignorance and not hate. At least it wasn't all about race. At least it didn't have the hard R, but he still said and spat it to my face like it was nothing. So being Asian American can't mean anything to me because I am just a hyphen in between. I'm just words lost in translation that evaporate into the heat, but still. When Crazy Rich Asians came out, I gleamed, finally, my people, on the silver screen, but they took one look at me and said, how are they your people? I guess my identity is a series of slammed doors, and I'm just looking to the people. I just want to scream out, don't you know? Don't you know, Asian Islanders and Africans alike are bruised, deep, and dark like I. They have bones as strong as palm trees and blood that flows like the Nile like me. From my neck to the soles of my feet like we still share the same strength. We share the same sky, the same trial, the same fight. Remember, my people were occupied by the Japanese and colonized by the British. My people built the pyramids. My people built this nation. In the transatlantic transaction, they built this nation. With broken backs and exhausted eyelids. The spirit of my people has lived and died again, and now retires to my soft body. But the body remembers. The body has a memory. It remembers all the wounds and all the wants, all the blue moons and all the taunt. It remembers. So my father's pain is all mine. My mother's pain is all mine, and I cannot get rid of it. Trust me, I tried. I just want to grasp onto something without being shackled and caught. I don't want to lose more of myself to the American melting pot. So don't say I'm not one of your people. Even if I'm half, I'm still your equal. Don't you know, the sun never sets in our resilience. The moon now bars its light from our brilliance, but still, don't you know? Being Asian American means nothing and everything to me. Even if I'm just a hyphen in between, even if I'm just the words lost in translation that evaporate into the heat, I'm still here. I'm so close, just so out of reach. Thank you.